Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, coming to you today, October 19th, 2024, with the word of the day for men. Men's word of the day, sanctified. And here is the biblical quote: "Do not be children in your thinking, be infants in evil, but in your thinking be mature." Sanctification is critical to the life of the believer. We are saved by grace, not by our works. But it does not stop there. The sanctifying work of the Spirit continues in our lives to spur us on in growing more like Christ. It is too easy to rest on the laurels of salvation. So the Spirit pokes at us like a farmer with a cattle prod, moving us along so we don't become stagnant in our faith. God allows for us to face testing and trials for the purpose of growing dependence on His Spirit. He does not want us to boast in our flesh, but boast about Him working in us to bring about maturity. It is important for us to notice His work, and it is encouraging to see how we have grown each year. Examination of our refinement is necessary when we take time to review what has changed in our habits, pursuing spiritual connections with God. Our goal is to love Him wholeheartedly, and out of this love, serve others. My cat is over in the corner looking at frogs that are going up the siding, little tiny ones. So, this is a good one for today. I'm going to try and get quite a few programs done. It turns out that the damage to my house is more severe than I thought originally. Yeah, I saw shingles on the roof popped up, but whole horizontal lines have been loosened and ready to be blown off at any time, any high wind. I had a faith-based guy come over and give me an honest estimate of what needed to be done, and I need a new roof. And so I got in touch with the insurance company. They were very helpful. And either today or tomorrow, inspectors from the insurance company will be here, and we'll go from there. So I'm very lucky. I paid the money for the insurance, so all I will have is a small deductible, and I consider myself lucky because a lot of people didn't have flood insurance, for the roof, and they've lost everything. It hasn't started leaking. That I'm lucky. And no real storms. Today is an absolutely beautiful day. It's under 60. I feel like I'm back in New England, just relaxing. So I thought I'd get ahead on some of these programs, because once they get here, they're going to be banging and things are going to be falling off the roof, and so it'll be really noisy. And I'm going to try to figure out how I could get a better microphone. I'm only using my old Kindle Fire to record these vlogs, so we'll see what I can come up with. I've got some messages out on YouTube to people that are very much more knowledgeable than me on this. So the question today is, in what ways have you matured so far this year? Well, for me, I get angry a lot less, and the level of my anger is a lot really tapped down. So that's definitely a sign of maturity, and I can thank AA for that. 33 years in AA has helped me a lot. Instead of really getting angry at the person, I think, well, I can get through this, I've gotten through a lot worse, and I leave it at that. I also have, during this year, I started making these vlogs. I have an AA vlog. I have an occasional one for the cat when there's something interesting to show other than him sleeping. And I have one called Vox Unius, the voice of one man, and that's my own personal thoughts. I made one today about, the roof, and I should give my opinion on things more often, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone's interested in them. I definitely don't want to get political, so we'll see how that develops. But anyway, I'm doing at least 2 every day, and using this hurricane as an example of maturity. Had I been like I used to be, I would have put everything off. I would have said, I was on the phone for 2 hours trying to get through there. All the people that are around here that didn't get their homes destroyed are now facing the rising rivers, and there's going to be extensive flooding. But I stayed on the line, finally got the lady, and I followed through. I got the estimator. I gave him the identification number that they gave me for the work. I'm waiting for the guys to call me back from the insurance company who will come up and look at the house and see what's going on. And so it'll be good. It will be absolutely good. And a sign of maturity rather than just giving up saying, oh, I'll never get through. The system's rigged. I'm not, a little patience. I was reading while I was on the phone. So, and I had it on speakerphone, so if that background music got interrupted, I'd speak to them. So, reading makes everything better for me. Up in Rhode Island, they had a terrible system at the Department of Motor Vehicles. But if I brought a book in with me, I got lost in the book and didn't notice the time flying by. And if I didn't have a book, I'd be looking up. 5 minutes went by. I look up, ooh, only 2 minutes. It felt like 10. I'm sure a lot of you have been through that. So, God bless. Have a happy 19th, safe and happy 19th, and see you tomorrow.